Word to memorize for this chapter: theropod. Theropoda or theropods are a dinosaur clade that is characterized by hollow bones and three-toed limbs. They are generally classed as a group of saurischian dinosaurs. Theropods were ancestrally carnivorous, although a number of theropod groups evolved to become herbivores, omnivores, piscivores and insectivores. So, basically, brute wyverns. This is gonna be awesome. A dragon that punches just like me. This will be so awesome. I know what my pet will be if Katana gives us our own dragons. Yang said. Actually, there's a more fitting one for you, but that's for later. Still, this would be the second best choice. Katana said. Show us already. The more excitable of the group said, RWBY, Yang, John, Nora, Neo. Even the general had thought about shouting that out as well, eager to see what these creatures could do if properly trained. Darkness gave way to show a volcanic landscape, the ground rocky and scorched black, red light mainly coming from lava, with a volcano in the background as the view descended on a group of strangely humanoid cats scattered about the landscape, one right up front, apparently digging for ores. Ah, they're so cute, RWBY said. That's the last place I'd expect to see a bunch of cats, though, Cinder said. What do you think, Blake? Why? Look nice to you? Yang teased. I think being there would be a death sentence without aura to protect you from the heat. And even then, a volcano's erupting, shooting ash into the air. You'd breath that in and bad things would happen. Blake informed them, not wanting to traumatize RWBY, and probably Nora and John. The cats do interest me, though, Blake admitted. They're known as felines, a member of the Linnean classification of animals. They live as mostly nomadic people, trading with humans, sometimes living beside them and on occasion, even fighting alongside hunters. So they're good kitties. Unless you make them mad, then they could be as bad as any small monster. Katana explained. What makes them mad? Ironwood asked. Attacking them or any other Linnean. Even the Melanx, which attack and snatch items from hunters. Katana explained. So cat versions of Neo? Para asked, Neo pouting at the description. I'm sorry, she said. No fair. The Melanx started it. Nora complained. Hey, felines stick up for their own, Katana said with a shrug. Suddenly, an echoing voice could be heard. Imagine some mold. Now imagine if that mold reproduces by literally exploding to release its spores in the air. It said. Just then, an explosion went off just behind the feline. This revealed a massive bipedal dinosaur-like monster with glowing green horns and fists, as well as a shiny, armored hide covered in many plates and ridges that was made of obsidian and a pair of long, highly developed forelimbs, likely used as its primary means of defense. These forelimbs and horn seemed to secrete a mysterious slime that appeared to be what the glowing green substance on them was. Wow, that's cool. It's like a T-Rex, but with arms that can actually do stuff, John said, amazed. Actually, Mr. Ark, despite their size, the T-Rex's arms were quite powerful. They're meant for slashing prey and opponents, which makes their short length beneficial, as they were able to strike rapidly. Glinda said, amazing the students. How did you why started? Because Glinda was the biggest nerd you could find at Beacon back in the day. She never put her books down. That's probably why she was such good friends with the flagpole. Crow said with a smirk. Crow, I will make your life a living hell if you say anything else. Glinda warned, not about to let her students learn of her embarrassing days in their place. However, this creature appeared to be facing off against something else, as some strange finned creature burrowed into the ground and disappeared, constantly bursting out of the ground like a dolphin bursting from the water, spinning like a drill as it flew past the theropod, narrowly missing it each time. Now imagine something coming along and going, "I'ma weaponize that." Well, now introducing Brachydios. The voice announced as a strange, massive eel-like creature burst from the ground, launching high into the air, covered in lava and dropping down on the dinosaur, coiling round it like a snake. Oh, no! It's in trouble, Velvet said, worried for the theropod. Disappointing. You made it sound like this creature could decimate the Grimm. Yet it's being overpowered, Ironwood said. Patience, James. It isn't over yet, Ashben assured him. Suddenly, some music could be heard as the eel creature went in for a bite, but the dinosaur ducked under it, pressing its horn against the creature's neck and pushing back. The creature attempted to take a few more bites at the theropod, before it is pushed off and thrown to the ground. 1 inch. Someone sang as the music picked up and the brawling monster threw a punch at the eel's neck/shoulder area, a transparent blue explosion going off as the eel cried out in pain, dodging a horn attack from the bipedal creature and slithering to a safe distance. It then clacked its beak several times, before the green slime smeared on the creature could be seen turning from yellow to red. Whoa, wait a minute, Coco noted. That's probably not great for slip and slide there, Neo said. The eel fired a red-hot beam from its mouth, but just then, the now red slime exploded, throwing the beam off course and greatly rattling the creature and making it fall to its side. Boom, baby! Brachydios' beautifulness bombing his way right onto your faces. I love this guy, I love him so much. He is arguably my favorite monster. I cannot wait to talk about him. The voice declared excitedly as the theropod approached the downed eel, the green slime on it turning yellow and extending down its body as it raised a fist and slammed it down on the serpent, killing it. Everyone was shocked at this. That's awesome, the excitable students cried out. Whoa! Looks like that thing's no slouch after all, Crow said. The voice had mentioned a mold that it weaponized. So that's what he meant, Winter said in awe. But, shouldn't the slime just make it explode, too? Weiss questioned. We'll have to wait and see what the voice says, Ren told her. The voice then tripped up a bit awkwardly as it spoke. So I'm gonna do that right now. You may be like, then, well, that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty epic. But sorry, did you say mold? Isichuch. I did, but let me explain. The voice spoke. As it spoke, a pair of creatures similar to the eel that attacked the Brachydios approached a bright green puddle, unsure